Okay.
Turn on my backup zoo dedicated computer.
Ah, yes, the Zoo laptop.
I went and disabled that smiley as soon as you reminded me of it.
Yeah, I went ahead and did the same in mine. I'm certain there are more smileys yet to come.
I know. It's a
Vigilance.
never-ending struggle. Vigilance is required. Always vigilant for signs of danger.
Yeah.
Although that does surprise me. I could swear that Corrupted Devil was a usual person and knowledgeable about this kind of stuff.
That's what I don't know. Maybe it slipped?
Maybe. That's just habits.
Yeah.
That's the flip side of this vigilance, is that there are a lot of wicked streams out there that seek to do harm. And I cannot control them. Or the habits that propagate through them.
Yep, check.
Only do my own little part in my own little world.
Okay, good.
Cube.
Cube. Alright, I see Cube. So, yep, did some Cube earlier this week, which was highly successful. And we have enough for more Cube. So, Cube. Also, more importantly, I guess I should pull this up while I've got, before I start. Also have, where are you? Ravnica Guild Pack Dissension sitting around.
Oh, straight up classic Rav.
Which has its own, yeah, which has its own draft format right here. So, yeah, that's also an option if Cube happens to just...
That's cool. I don't remember much. What I do remember about that format is that Karus and Guild... not Guild things.
Signets.
Signets, that's what it... Karus and Signets are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And everything else is kind of junk, except for the things that aren't. Like, there are very, very few good things, and then you cobble something together from, like, 3 and 4 color messes that you just picked monofixing in.
Yeah, you just, like, pack one, you're like, Civic Wayfinder. Oh, yes! Civic Wayfinder! And you're very happy.
Oh, do they still draft it in the classic order, too?
Rav Guild Pack Dissension, so...
Thank you!
Honestly, with that, you would have to... I think the way they do it is, like, they only swap the order on, you know, after they implemented that change, because a number of the draft formats, like Rav Guild Pack Dissension, honestly are based on being in that order. It would be very strange to go in the opposite. One other thing we found on the last one, I wanted to show again, is on the left here, it has like a little descriptor on like what set you're drafting if you hover over it. If you hover over to the cube boosters...
Ah!
Hello!
Oh, from those sets, you don't say.
Yes, from the myriad of sets that have been printed in Magic the Gathering.
Oh, including cards printed in Phyrexia versus the Coalition. Good. I'm glad that they cleared that up. That means that those are arranged by automata.
Yes.
You know, it's like reading from XML files and aggregating a list of sets from the cards that are in there, so it's kind of automatically generated. Which, on the one hand, is neat, and on the other hand, leads to craziness like we just saw.
Yep. Alright, so this is the one I'm looking for. Cube, single elimination, because that's what we do.
That is the cube. Oh, you're number 1. Look at that. Started the cube.
Right there. Begun the cube. Must have been one that just... Yep, one that just went.
So what kind of cube are you in the mood for? What are you looking for out of this cube?
Kinda... I guess there's a part of me that wants to be that ramp deck.
Yeah, the best deck?
Yeah, that deck where you first pick Kozilek and you're just like, yeah! Other than
So,
that,
so I guess we can first pick Primeval Titan and then officially be on the ramp plan.
right. Other than that, I always like to watch out for planeswalkers. Those are always a good draw towards a color.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have my internal list of cards I don't think I'd ever want to pass, like Sword of Fire and Ice or Sword of Body and Mind or Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, most any deck can wield a sword.
Yeah.
Those things are just too ridiculous. It's like, oh, I have a bunch of pikers. Whoops, got a sword. Ah.
Like the last one, Jita was in or Jeet, or however you feel like pronouncing it. It was in the first pack.
Mm.
Pretty much a lot of those artifact cards or colorless cards that can go into anything are really, really safe choices. Well, my God. Oh, God, no. This is too many choices. Okay.
Whoa, Ral Zarek, neato.
Yeah, Ral Zarek and Domri on the Planeswalker front. On the powerful cards front, Snapcaster Mage, Bloodbraid Elf, Mother of Runes. On the colorless front, Mutavault. I don't feel like that's strong enough to be on that front.
Hmm.
Oh, World's our oyster.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is the most evenly split pack I have ever seen.
I know. I'm gonna try and shy away from Bloodbraid Elf, just because there's sort of a concentration of power around 4 and 5 and up.
Yeah.
That Bloodbraid doesn't get you to.
Also, there's a lot of. I think I'm gonna try out Snapcaster.
Just pick up snaps.
Pick up Snaps. Mother of Runes is like the close second there, but I'm gonna pick up Snaps.
That's not bad. God, it's a stack pack even for cube.
Yeah. Okay. Less
Just
stacked. A
little
lot of.
lesser. Oh man, Talran Sky Summoner. This is the plan.
Oh my God.
He's like a bloodline keeper, except better on color. Stacks up with snaps pretty well.
Yeah, I'm not feeling dissipate as far as white. Or
Yeah.
as
Oh
far as,
man, no. This can be our This can be our official plan. We'll be as blue and as low cost as possible, and try to run them over with like little creatures and hold them off.
Find a second
counter
color.
magic.
See what comes up.
Yeah. So their choice second color. Hell, maybe we'll be blue-red, and Ral Zarek will come back around and.
Let's try it. I don't think I've ever played Talrand, so... Oh, hey.
He's powerful. Speaking of powerful. I just saw that.
Powerful.
So right, the on-plan pick would be Monolink. That said, Voice of Resurgence is an extremely powerful card.
Yeah. Like... I just go on plan, stick with it, pass Kozilek and Voice and things by.
Yeah, Voice is going to be a pain. Kozilek will never get cast against us. That's sort of the idea there.
Yeah.
Maze of Ith is one of the most annoying cards ever printed, honestly. Every time I play against that card, a couple turns pass, and then I forget that they have Maze of Ith out.
Okay, so I'm getting the signal that blue is completely cut.
F.
Like, absolutely, you are not playing blue, is the signal I'm getting from this pack. Okay, well, that went great. Swords to Plowshares is here. Garruk Primal Hunter is here. Nuts. Ugh, I'm not happy about blue just disappearing that heavily.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. But you could pick Misty.
I can't
Like,
dedicate that hard.
oh, okay.
Big Garrick. Swords would give us a second color, a good cheap card to go with Talrand.
I like that. Yeah.
Okay, couple choices. Balance.
Hmm.
Tinker this early would be something we could, like, keep an eye out for. I don't think Wall of Omens is really a pick, but Balance definitely could be.
Balance is an extreme surprise. There's also Finhorn Elves, which I want to say is late.
Hmm.
Then again, maybe not. There's also Apocryphite, which is a creature. This sort of Apocryphite fills the gaps.
I
don't
like
think we were-
Apocryphite, but I think Balance is too strong to pass.
No, you're right. You're right on that. I just
Yeah.
like whatever you're missing, Apocryphite is probably it. Ooh.
Jeez. Okay, so I'm feeling like these are just the colors that they don't want us in. I'm trying to pick the colors that nobody wants us to be in. The art with that Fiendhorn Elves was from the Vault 20. It had new art there.
Hmm.
Jeez.
Well, dang.
I feel lost. I feel like the plan is absolutely like dried up. New plan. Grabbing the damnation. Wow,
Oh,
green looks
Lord.
really open.
Yeah, having just passed a Vengevine and all that. Hmm. So from this, can we do green-black?
Maybe. Like, Beast Within is a choice here.
I think Thalia is still a choice. I mean, a creature, early, disruptive. Oh, Daze is here. What the hell? How did I get... Wow, I didn't even see the Daze. I'm a fool.
I have a new plan. Okay. New plan. It involves this Lingering Souls. It might involve leaving blue behind if it comes to that.
Well, sorry, Talrand. Maybe another time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Whoa! Jesus!
No, everyone has the same estimates that I do. They don't want to be the Bloodbraid Elf.
I want to be the Bloodbraid Elf. But it's too late to be the Bloodbraid Elf.
Cruel calls to us.
Yeah.
Well, if our new plan is black, how about Bloodgift Demon then?
Yeah, sure. Oh man, a Ajani made it around. Merciless Eviction still in here.
Hmm.
How good is Ajani Car of the Pride?
Well, he can be a surprise evasion double strike you win. I think
Yeah.
that's his only appeal.
I think that's better than the Eviction.
Eviction you will usually come down too late. Or just get stuck in your hand from the early game and you're like, what the hell is this? Hey, Nightscape Familiar. He's a guy.
Yeah, I don't think I'm casting anything else here. The Urborg for fixing. Okay, Profane Command is a card I can get behind.
Hey, cool. I actually kind of like Headhunter.
Nothing, got it.
That's looking pretty blank.
Undermine. Okay.
Man, that was a mess. Sorry I pushed you to a plan that didn't go anywhere. I mean, Talleyrand should not be that hard to put together.
I've never played with Talrand, and I, from the looks of it, it seems that will continue. um.
Well, Bone Splitter will go into any deck pretty painlessly. Rude Awakening is a Shaco, you win out of nowhere kind of card for the ultra late game.
Yeah.
Glenelender Archmage is one of the most unfair cards ever printed.
I'm honestly thinking about picking up the Archmage and trying to salvage blue.
Let's see about that. We should have a couple people to our right who got cut off even harder from blue.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Oh, wow. That's dirty. Demir Charm's in the cube? Get that out of here.
And it's coming back around. Good old Tendrils, in case we had picked up that Orborg, I suppose.
Yeah.
Trinket Mage fetching up nothing. Frantic Search not really doing anything.
Hand of Cruelty as a creature.
I mean, he is a creature. He beats a lot of things in combat, too.
Yeah.
That's kind of the surprise. Worth noting Grim Lavamancer and Genju of the Spires existing.
Mm-hmm. I'm really trying to figure out what direction this deck ends up going. Okay. Cryptic if I want to go hard in and stick on the blue.
Command.deck. Evanil's Disc. Supreme Verdict. Oh, that requires double white.
Double white.
Worn Power Stone. Just for... Everyone could use mana, right?
Yeesh. I think Disc might actually be the call here.
Sweep everything out of the way. It's a good generic answer in any deck.
Yeah. Because right now, black is the only color I feel like I'm... Actually, I don't even know. No. Okay, Cryptic. We're doing it.
What did we end up with there? We ended up with Cryptic.
Cryptic. Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Shit! God, why am I not on the ramp plan? No! Okay,
Repeal is a decent card. Elspeth Tyrell is a great planeswalker.
yeah.
Kira Great Glass Spinner... It's really not for us. I don't think it's...
I like a lot of this pack.
Man.
Like, Elspeth is absolutely a good card. Hero Bladehold's good, too.
Jeez, I didn't even see the Hero Blade Hold. Powerful white card in the pack. Look at this.
Whoa. I'm just gonna keep dancing between decks until I finally have one. I'm sure something will come up.
We'll pick just so many powerful cards that we'll have to be able to play something. How about Condescend here?
Or yeah, either that or Serum Visions.
To thin out our doubtless terrible deck. Although, no, Condescend also does that.
Yeah, Condescend Scries.
Right, yeah. Let's do it. Condescend is great.
Okay, there's All Is Best. Deep Analysis.
That is a wonderful card. Turnabout, not so much.
No. I have a like for Tombstalker. I respect the Tombstalker. I feel like the Deep Analysis is probably the card I want here. Think
Yeah.
It goes with Talrand.
Yeah, flashback on its own. Without the need for a Snapcaster Mage that we're not really using all that well.
Forbidden Alchemy or Shadow Mage. Both useful.
How many creatures do we have?
7, and I... Let me look at what that...
Well, Elspeth is a creature too. Frankly, a lot better than a creature in a lot of cases. Talrand makes an army on his own. Emeria Angel.
I've honestly never been impressed by Emeria Angel.
Fair enough.
Like, the card is good. I personally have just... I'm gonna go with Shadow Mage here. Ooh. Okay. Gideon, Champion of Justice.
He'll protect our other white planeswalkers.
Yeah. That's his job. He just... We just splash white for planeswalkers.
God, which means we want like the filter lands for white so badly.
Doing it. Thawing... Wow, Bone Splitter's still here. Thawing Glaciers as...
As a concession
Fixing?
to our, air quotes, Esper deck.
To our fixing.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I also think that we're never running Treetop Village.
Oh, I thought
So that-
I really thought I threw that in the sideboard pile.
Well, in it goes. Time to thaw. No one else believes in the power of Rude Awakening like I do.
I believe in the power of Rude Awakening. I've seen it do a lot of work. Scroll Rack might be the thing here.
Maybe.
I guess, or Tendrils?
Now, we passed the Urborg.
Yeah, I know.
That's going to be the worst thing.
Scroll Rack with Thawing Glaciers actually sounds really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a crazy amount of deck thinning. Okay, how about Nevernill's Disc the
So-
second
yeah,
time
yeah.
around?
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Huh. Well, it's neat that we have a lot of our considerations from before.
I kind of think Jushi might be a card here.
He is a creature.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Nothing I care. Bosk is...
God, how is Sarcomancy still in the cube?
I don't know.
Somehow we
literally
haven't
don't
found,
know.
like, years have passed, and we haven't found a replacement for this. Nostalgia Vision.
Give me the Trigon Predator. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a flying creature that could
Hey,
end up
Caves
being
of Koilos is the last pick. Sure, you're on the team.
Hooray!
Okay. Johnny Goldmane makes a show.
Oh no! 2 planeswalkers named a Johnny we'll have to pick.
Remand.
I love me some Remand.
Like, I like that a lot. I would probably care more for a attrition if, like, we had
Well,
creatures.
yeah.
If we had
Like
some-
that's where you want a reassembling skeleton or... what was that zombie that we passed? The one that you can cast from the
Gravecrawler.
grave.
the Gravecrawler.
Gravecrawler, yeah. Gravecrawler attrition is crazy.
I like Remand.
I like Remand a lot. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm starting to think I don't know if white is still in the deck, but we'll see. Oh my god. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. You like planeswalkers, folks? How about all the planeswalkers in the world? Okay, so every single one of these planeswalkers is really playable.
Man, we have Sorin and Unburial... Not Unburial, Spirits.
Lingering Souls.
Lingering Souls.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Cards of Other Note, Armageddon, Godless Shrine, Miscalculation. However, planeswalkers.
I like Tameo most out of them.
Right. Liliana could be... Oh man, if I pick Tameo, then I'm finally in blue. Yes, I like it.
Yeah, remember, you got this passed from other people who were cutting you off of blue,
That's insane.
ostensibly. Like,
Sure, let's go with Tamio as the pick here.
you don't need creatures. Planeswalkers will help you defeat your opponent.
All right, so I already know what I'm picking out of this pack. It's very simple once you find it. It's Arcane Sanctum, but that's the third Eldrazi. Like that's
Wow, yeah.
that's all three.
We saw Kozilek pass. We saw Emrakul pass. It was like 3 different packs.
Yeah, it was.
Man,
It's the signal of what could have been.
I really don't think it could have been ramp. We've seen very few like actual ramp pieces.
Okay, when I
pass
say
us by.
what could have been all 3 Eldrazi's in a deck that couldn't have cast them.
that could have been.
Oh,
I do admit.
there was Thran Dynamo. There was whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry to see Brainstorm pass us by.
Right, but like Arcane Sanctum is the
Yeah, no, that's the card that we want.
Yeah. So moving along,
Ooh, Hinder.
Hinder, Narcolepsy, Wall of Reverence, Adarkar Wastes.
I honestly wouldn't mind a Darkar Wastes.
Yeah. Like more fixing.
Mm.
I do like me actually being able to cast my spells. That sounds good. Seriously, how white am I? It's like 5 cards and some
It is.
planeswalkers.
But they're very powerful.
Yeah, let's go with the mana. Ooh. A couple more fixing choices, which I like. Future Sight.
Hey, Creeping Tar Pit is also
Yeah,
a win condition.
I like that because because it is a creature, quote unquote. A good one at that. None of the other, I guess, Flooded Strand would be really nice if we actually had a duel.
Yeah, if we were a different deck, basically.
Basically.
Because we did pass a Step Lynx.
Amiria Angel.
And Amiria Angel, too, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, alright, more fixing. This is the pack of mana fixing to be able to cast all of the crazy spells I have.
Sweet.
Okay, no fixing in this one, but a lot of choices on where to go, like, ultimate price.
Oh man, 2 packs later, Blightning comes around to pair up with our
No! We could have had it!
our Bloodbraid Elf into Blightning.
Like, O-Stone as a board wipe. Momentary Blink isn't going to make much happen with the creature suite we have. Like, ultimate price as a instant that also triggers Talrand and is Snapcasterable?
That sounds really good.
I kinda
If it
like
wasn't
that.
for those 2 things, then I would say Exalted Angel, just for the castability.
Right. Ooh, and right after I talk about how Blink wouldn't be good for us.
Oh.
Hey.
I am a known advocate of assassins, and I will play any number of them in my deck.
Let's hire an assassin. Notably, Luteral Core is also here and is very much, like, tempting. G2 Encampment, get your art. What's going on here?
No.
Okay.
G2 Encampment has terrible art anyway. It's all dark.
Put the M on it. Let's go with the assassin, and I kind of like Luteral Core, but assassins.
He can first strike creatures. Yeah, if only we actually had an equipment. Although we're kind of light on things, so that doesn't mean all that much.
This
Heartbeat of Spring seems to also not have art. Also, this pack looks almost totally empty.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This pack is like necromancy.
I'd pick Kami of Ancient Law just to have a answer to problematic enchantments. When someone pulls up
Take
their
the
future, some
bear.
nonsense.
I could take the bear.
Phantasmal bear. Uh,
Alright. On the wheel, attrition's still here. Volrath's Stronghold is still here.
Whoa,
Ooh.
Volrath Stronghold
Ooh.
Necrotol?
Ooh.
Yes!
Like, attrition is a way of winning the long game, but Volrath's Stronghold is a really good way of winning the long game and making a lot of use of the, like, 11 creatures we have. We definitely could be a deck with attrition. Elspeth, Lingering Souls, Talrand. Soren? Okay, I didn't see it coming. I've been owned.
There's also Godless Shrine if you don't want to be Esper Super Friend.
Nah, we're Esper Super Friends. Like, mana's sweet and all, but we're Esper Super Friends. Rocky Tar Pit is not the ones we care about, okay.
It's Swamper Mountain. Yeah, the rocky part of that.
The Rocky. I'm gonna grab Keldon Champion and call it a day here to get that out of here.
You know, Diregraph Ghoul can attack for damage.
I know. I know it can. Oh, choices.
Whoa.
Narcolepsy as a removal spell, Pristine Angel as a top end.
Nah, Planeswalkers are our top end.
Yeah, Narcolepsy is what we want.
Time to sleep.
Crucible of Worlds with no interactions.
Yeah,
or
no one is on
Yogswell.
any of these plans. Got it.
Okay, grabbing Yogswell. Blightning still here. Okay. No, I don't think I'm hating a card over picking a card I would likely play. Saying that I would likely play Diregraph Ghoul seems wrong. Okay, well...
Oh, main deck 40 cards. Done.
Yeah, we're good!
Yeah.
Alright, I think the white's going to be a very... like, literally just a walkers thing. Like, Thalia seems really bad for our plan.
Yeah, making all of our Planeswalkers more expensive.
Yes, perfect!
Yeah.
Balance still. Alright, I'm gonna throw walkers into their own pile. Hey, how's it going?
Our sweet Planeswalkers. What is even the text of Jushi Apprentice? I remember he's a squire.
3 tap, draw a card. And then there's some irrelevant text on the flip.
He does become a 2/3 though.
On the flip, it's 3 blue tap. Target player draws X cards, where X is the amount of cards in your hand. So you can use it to mill somebody out. Both Gideon and Ajani actually don't do much on our plan, to be honest, but...
Alright, how many of the lands are we playing?
Arcane Sanctum for certain. Creeping Tar Pit for certain. Seaside Citadel is a blue-white tapped fixer. Caves of Koilos and Adarkar Wastes are both fine white fixing. Thawing Glacier.
It is a recurring way to shuffle the library.
Right. Jeez.
I have Condescend and Scroll Rack to help out with that.
And
Profane Command is not actually a 2-drop, even though it auto goes into that spot.
Right, it'll go up here. Need to make something like 6 cuts. Well, take a look at 4s. Cryptic is not being cast. I don't know about that. I love Cryptic Command. I would pay X life to cast Cryptic Command, where X is my life total minus 1. Like, I honestly don't think... both Ajani and Gideon are doing much on the Walker plan.
Yeah. I mean, a Johnny is a sorcery that says target creature gets flying and double strike this turn.
Which is honestly not much of what our plan is.
Yeah. Can't help all that much, which is a shame, but
yeah.
I don't think he was competing for all that much in the pack where we got him.
Counter spells are Mana Leak, Cryptic, Undermine, Remand of sorts. And Glenwindra Archmage.
Oh, excellent.
Sadly
Snapcaster
logical,
Page.
this is actually Gideon, the other Gideon, not Gideon,
Gideon Jura.
Just Gideon Jura. Gideon Jura is super, super good at protecting me. This Gideon sits here and does nothing. It pumps itself and attacks. That's about all.
He's just there to work out.
Yeah, he's... So, 4 more cuts. So, Damnation and Nev's Disc are sweepers. I like Disc because it doesn't sweep our walkers. Importantly.
Alright, how about Nightscape Familiar?
That sounds safe.
I mean, I recognize he's a creature. He will make the blue stuff a little cheaper. But, he's, not as powerful as our other options. I certainly think that either... I mean, it's a choice between Nightscape Familiar and Hand of Cruelty.
Right.
So, like, which one... Like, you want the one that's easier to cast, or the one that is a little more powerful when he comes down?
I don't feel Profane Command is cuttable. I feel like Profane Command is one of our, like, best win cons in the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I realize it has very little to recur, but, like, God, that card is so powerful to cut that many options. I'm picturing Tamio ult with that on. 2 more cuts. 3 more cuts. 3 more cuts. I like balance with how few creatures we have. Narcolepsy.
Considering we have better removal?
Yeah.
Yeah. No interaction with Talrand, can't snap it back.
Yeah.
Dies to Devonrill's disc and stuff.
Okay, from this point I'm just going to go ahead and start. So, okay, Remand, Snaps, you're on the list, you're on the club, get in the club, you're also in the club, I'm putting Cryptic in the club, executive decision. This is what I'm left with outside of the club. Oh my god, it's all my creatures.
Which modes of Profane Command are we actually using?
Not the fear. Honestly, it's probably... Oh my god, we don't...
Because fear is for, like, our army of creatures. Them losing X life is always relevant.
Probably removal, and that's it. Oh no. Is Profane really not good here? Oh no.
I mean, I hate to say it. We have nothing to make...
I think you might
like,
be right.
We have nothing to make huge mana. We don't have any creatures to give fear to. It's a lava axe!
Ah, okay. My irrational love of the card. Look, okay. You've got one command out of me. No one's getting the second.
I wouldn't dream of it.
We need one more cut at this point. 30, 24. Yeah, so... Scroll rack.
Maybe Hand of Cruelty? Like, we have other ways to get back. You know, we have our sweepers. If they really try to overrun us. We have other things to do in the early game. Like little counter spells and kill spells.
Well, hold on. At this point, let me pull up the curve. That's... Oh, it's gonna be Hand of Cruelty. We're done. We have a minute. So we need to figure out mana.
Alright. Neato.
Blue heavy. We need 11 lands. 5/3/3.
We have the Thawing Glaciers in there, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I just realized we had a minute left. We are out of time to consider things. Honestly, black actually might want... Yeah, actually, black wants the...
Alright, so, Power of Planeswalkers. Believe.
I believe... Oh god, I don't know if I believe... I believe! I believe!
We'll be fine.
I believe.
Game alert.
That's a good way of putting it. Oh my god.
This is the most excellent hand.
Thawing Glaciers. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lead with the Glaciers because I don't think I'm gonna remand his 2-drop.
Fair enough. I was going to ask if there's any conceivable mathematical way that we could have both Remand and Damnation on time, but I really don't think there is.
No. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Well... He's not going to have anything to do about Damnation.
Yeah.
Probably not, anyway. Balance is going to be the most excellent card against this dude.
So
Rakdos Cackler. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna fetch up a swamp here at end step. So that I'll have Damnation mana on time. Honestly, I probably won't get a chance to play out that Thawing Glacier until... Oh, jeez. That is aggression. So that Cackler's hit me for 3. Okay. This deck could have Ranger of Eos in it.
That is a thought. Almost certainly at this
deck
point.
has Ranger of Eos in it.
Which means we want a counterspell for Ranger of Eos after we Damnation this guy's board to nothing.
Yeah.
Also means we have to live up to that point, but...
Right, I'm taking 5 on the hit here.
Yeah.
I will let creatures resolve if he goes to play.
That should be 4.
Oh, right. Exalted doesn't do...
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Jeez.
Ooh, be the 5/4. Come on.
Oh, jeez. Genju of the Spires. Yeah, I think that actually just straight demands my Undermine.
I think so too. I don't really have a way of dealing with that, and we're not like putting him off all that much by killing the mountain.
Well, yeah, because also if that resolves, he activates it and I take 10. And then he still has the mountain post Wrath.
Yeah.
So that's gotta go. Also, mono 1-drops. That is the 4th 1-drop, quote-unquote, we've seen out of him.
I mean, that's a genuine plan when you're fixing his plateau, savanna.
Yep, so this is the Damnation turn. Cool. Next turn I have Tamio to deal with something big.
Oh no, Mishra's factory.
I think I'm just gonna Tamio that.
That is a fair idea. Oh, tap target permanent. I didn't even...
Yeah.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh yeah, Tamio's really powerful.
The lady knows what she likes. I have been to the moon. Let me talk to you about it for a very long period of time. I don't care if you are a rock.
We are going to walk into your factory and talk to all of your workers about the moon.
Did you know that there are some planes that lack moons? It's a tragedy. Beautiful. God.
Get out of here!
Wow, Mishra's factory can pump that. Because it's an assembly worker.
I can play Talrand and leave up Remand?
Sounds like the best plan available.
I could play Thawing Glaciers. Those are the 2 plans available.
Well, let's see.
I think I actually like the Talrand plan.
Yeah, our choice of Mutavault or Mishra's factory hits us for 2.
Yeah.
Or maybe he just tries to keep Tamio in check. Let's hope it's that, honestly. See, this is good. Maybe he'll foul up and play a spell.
A spell, you say?
That would be great.
You know, I really want Tamio to ult with this Remand in my hand. I'm just gonna put that one out here.
Yeah, that would be sick nasty.
Oh, Mizium Mortars killing off. Well, I can Remand that, make him redo it. He won't be able to attack with Mishra's Factory. I'll get a 2/2.
That sounds alright. I mean, it also lets him overload it later and kill them all.
I think I'm okay with that. Ooh, Nev's Disc. Ooh.
Oh, cool. That'll be great after his Mizium Mortars. It also means that that can, like, instantly get... No, it can't. Hold on. Dual Royal artifacts, creatures... And... No, it definitely can. That can get a Mishra's Factory.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and play that out now. Tamio will continue to tap... Yeah, let's go with Mishra's Factory this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a potential blocker for Talrand here. And one that could eat him alive.
And I will swing with Talrand.
If you've never seen this trick before, what the Mishra's Factory can do is animate, block, and then tap to give itself +1/+1, as long as it doesn't have summoning sickness. That is ye oldie classic trick.
Gnome Bitten, that is incorrect. This has 4 toughness. All speeds kill the Blood Gift Demon. Every speed. Okay, so he's got Mizium Mortars overloaded.
I do wonder why you left the Drake back.
That was to protect the... If I swang with the Drake, he probably would just hit Tamio. It might have been incorrect, actually, now that I think about it.
That's okay. I mean, we're not gonna like beat him to death quickly.
Ooh, okay, Scroll Rack with Thawing Glaciers. Oh my god,
right.
I'm so close to ultimate. Yeah, let's get the demon out.
I mean, he's probably going to eat a removal spell just because we haven't presented the guy with a lot of creatures.
Right.
That's fine. That is just fine.
I am very interested in getting Tamio's ultimate right now.
We win!
We win!
Our opponent ran out of relevant things.
Okay,
So that victory was bought with damnation on time.
On-time damnation, yeah, quite literally just bought that one. Okay. What do we have that's not worth a lot here? Like, he's really fast. This is the fast man. Like, Hand of Cruelty or Nightscape Familiar might be worthwhile in here. Hand is actually really big against a lot of his creatures. I think that's worth bringing in.
Probably.
I'm gonna flip out the Scroll Rack.
I'll just eat a lot of them. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have a lot of time to, like, fix... We have to buy ourselves that time before we have it.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So all of our black cards are fine at this point.
Yeah. Volrath's Stronghold still worthwhile in here? Yeah. Necrotal things.
Hey, Jushi Apprentice can chump block.
Yeah.
So it might be like Jushi Apprentice out, Nightscape Familiar in. Or Narcolepsy in if you want to stay on color.
I think Narcolepsy's not bad. Oh god, I'm so scared of, like, being off color here with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those is fine. I'm gonna go with the Narcolepsy. I believe in Remand. Actually, yeah, I'm fine with Narcolepsy. Let's do it. All right.
Here we go.
So he's on the play. That's scary.
Ooh.
I like this hand off of the back of Swords, Snapcaster Swords.
Arcane Sanctum, Plains.
It needs us to draw a land or two over the course of a couple turns.
Yeah. This is a fine hand.
But yeah.
I like this a lot.
Like, if I get Sorin down, I feel very good. Also, we have perfect mana forever. I like that.
So what do you want to be on time? Swords or... Arcanes. I want swords.
I want
on
Swords
time.
of Plowshares.
Suddenly.
Suddenly, I think I want Swords to Plowshares.
Neat.
If he
I love
fetches
it.
here, we're gonna... Okay, that's not a fetch. I think I'm still swordsing this man. I did that so wrong. Whatever.
Yeah, you could have
Yeah, I
responded to the trigger.
Should have responded to Mountain.
But, really.
Playing Thawing Glaciers here.
Hooray!
Because I need it to be able to... Yeah. Look, my mana base is really freaking weird.
Yarg, the factory.
Ooh, the factory.
Hey, we actually have ways of dealing with it this time around. I mean, we had ways last time too, but still.
He did gain
that's
life.
awesome.
He paid 2 life to Temple Garden on turn 1 to play it.
Right. I'm really shocked that he has played no creatures since the Step Links.
Yeah, and here's just Mishra's Factory turning on.
Good lord. So what are the 5 cards in his hand that, like,
Removal?
all of his removal? Mizzium Mortars, Path to Exile, Lightning Bolt, Rift Bolt.
Yeah, going to go grab Swamp. I can cast Shadow Mage Infiltrator here.
Just start drawing cards, draw out a removal
Draw out
spell.
a removal spell.
Yeah. This is pretty good. Liking where this is going.
Like, that'll most likely draw out either Bolt or Path or Helix or... Helix! It was that one! The one I said!
The Lightning Helix!
Because I kind of want to save the Snapcaster Swords play to get Snapcaster to block Mishra's Factory and then Swords another guy.
Hmm.
Also, I really would like to get Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, out. That one feels strong.
Well, that can't all happen immediately, but I think Snap Swords can still not happen, actually. What a shame.
It can right now, but it can't...
Well, I mean, it doesn't get you everything that you want.
Yeah. And there's no way to get Thawing Glaciers to be the... Dang. Come on, Thawing Glaciers. Okay.
Yep, a little rough, but our opponent has a lot of lands for what his deck wants.
Yeah.
Like, just a ton. Maybe for whatever reason he'll play his guy pre-combat.
Exalted, maybe?
Yeah. Or like Haste Battle Cry or something. Like Hero of Oxid Ridge comes down. Bam!
Ooh, Bone Splitter.
Hmm.
That makes me feel a lot better about killing that guy. I can Swords it right now in response to the equip.
Leave us
Actually-
with a Snapcaster behind that he spends a removal spell on.
Actually, I have a more interesting plan that doesn't involve Swords to Plowshares. It might involve Swords to Plowshares, but that's the backup plan here. I'm going to cast Snapcaster and just block and trade, leaving Swords to Plowshares with Flashback.
Ooh! It keeps it until end of turn, doesn't it?
If I don't have to do it, then that's fine, because then I can Thawing Glacier.
Huh. I would not have thought of that one.
It gives me as many options as possible on the turn. So now if he plays a creature, I can Swords to Plowshares the creature immediately. So he will pass, and which gives me that freaking Thawing Glacier activation I desperately need right now. And this lets me go Sorin +1 right now.
Sweet, sweet. Hey, cool, that gets him out of burn range.
Yep.
Well, I guess not if it's Flame Javelin, but still, most of the burn is 3.
There's Noble Hierarch.
All right. I gotta imagine that this guy has Fire Blast in his deck too.
Reasonable assumption. If I draw a land, I like Necrotol that here.
I always love Necrotol that.
Tin Street Hooligan. Oh! Teetering Peaks without the ability to attack? Whoa!
Wow.
What's the prep here?
That's gotta be Mizium Mortars, right? But what's the pressure? Man, oh man.
I'm going to make a 1/1 and ship. Keeping up Undermine. Because that's got to be Mizium Mortars, as you said.
I guess it could be Aurelia's Fury and other stuff too, but in either case, he's building up to a big play. That's really the only reason to play Teetering Peaks there.
Right. Balanced makes me discard my hand, but so, no.
It's a little less exciting.
I don't like that one.
I mean, we've been playing this game building up card advantage. That would just flush it all down the drain.
So here's his final card out of hand. It's probably Mizium Mortars, so here's the no to that.
Hooray!
Yay!
A correct read.
He's on no hand. So that's the match.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, neat.
The deck worked.
I'm a little surprised, although I don't know, our opponent played his board into damnation in the first game, and in the second game got land flooded.
Yeah, honestly, like,
quite a bit.
Him having 7 lands there really should not have... Like, he shouldn't have 7 lands
Yeah,
there.
that's maybe a shaky keep on his part.
Well, it might have been, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that Noble Hierarch was a late draw, same with the Bone Splitter. That Tin Street Hooligan might have been in his opener, and he was just waiting for, like, the disc that he already knew we had. Yeah. Thawing Glaciers, I think, was the card that game. It pretty much made that hand that... Yeah, we didn't draw land.
Ha! Thawing Glaciers, though.
Yeah, Thawing Glaciers, much respect. This is the second time we've had a deck with Thawing Glaciers. And tons of respect to Thawing Glaciers.
Okay. Well, with that time I've purchased,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to take a little break. I'll be back.
Sounds good. Oh, I'm going to take a look at who we've got in the match. Yeah, those are both 9 minutes, 8 minutes. I mean, honestly, both of those games were concessions on his part to a board state that would have eventually led us to winning. Like, honestly, with Sorin that high, there's no way he's winning that match due to lifelink. And then in that first match, like Tamio ult means that he probably isn't able to resolve spells. Is his real thought there, or like a Swords to Plowshares locks him out of the game, that sort of thing. Looking at names, yeah, Robert Zdar was our opponent. Frank 89. As with my usual assumption there, I'm going to assume that Frank here was born in 1989. Could be wrong, but it's my normal assumption when I see a number between 80 and like 93. Maybe a little later. Dimpk. Mad Mardigan 21. Abaris. Abaris is okay, that's a good name. And Steelion. Click on this. Okay. Yeah, that could be the 89th Frank, much like I am the 9th Slyo. Samurai Cop. But yeah, that was a good game. Another point, I think I made this same point last time, was that win keeps us rolling in the cube because of how many fake points we have. We have 11 fake points, and this win will give us 8. I didn't say that was false, Kavanaugh. I'll have my 2000th birthday coming up. But yeah, I'm very happy with Thawing Glaciers. That was such a good card. Happy with our mana?
All right, neat. Hey, in this view, can you right-click and do a sample hand? Let's see, properties.
Oh, you can. Okay, so it's in this view specifically.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was possible. It's just why they don't give you that ability from where it would be useful. God knows.
I'm kind of disappointed in this analysis tab.
Compared to the kinds of deck analysis that we have easily available in all these other applications, yeah. Pretty weak.
Yo, I would also keep this hand in like a heartbeat.
Yeah, no kidding. Arcane Sanctum too? Jeez.
Like, perfect mana. Like the deck. I'm pretty happy with the deck. The power of the Haradrim mages is with us.
Yes, the Viserai summoner created an arcane sanctum deep beneath the palace in Lut Ghislaine.
We are depending on that power. Good stuff. Good deck. But yeah, as I was saying when you left, that win actually makes sure that we have enough fake Phantom points for the next one as well.
Ha!
So
Excellent.
Definitely have the ability to do 2 of these.
Oh man, I can't even imagine what a fake Phantom point would be. Like,
now
these Phantom points you can only use in events the same day. They expire in 8 hours.
I'm picturing counterfeit Phantom points.
Counterfeit Phantom point.
Like, hey, I got some Phantom points for
Like,
you.
hey, that's one way to ensure that your product never gets counterfeited
It
by
can't be
making it
traded.
as fake as possible to begin with.
Good question. Another cube or a Rav draft next? I guess that depends on how this ends up going, because both options are available, and both I think would be pretty cool. Old Ravnica. I seriously don't think I've done the old Rav draft. Hey, Morai.
Yay! 4 mana 4/4s.
Buddy! Yeah, like I haven't done and then Jin Illuminatus and Lysolda the Blood Witch. I haven't done that draft format in probably like 4 years or something like that. I guess Magic Online had it a couple years back for like a week, and I did a draft or two, but...
The last time I participated in a Ravnica draft, it was part of a larger wacky draft. So I had those packs alongside, you know, Unhinged and Cold Snap and whatever else I could get my hands on.
Gnome Bitten, I don't actually know if it times out with the cube or not. I'm assuming it does, but I don't know. Yeah, the last time... Oh, God, what was the last time I did a goofy draft? They had a lot of Scourge and Prophecy.
Man.
People were jerks and just bought the bad packs to spite people. Because if you draft with a pack of Prophecy, you yourself get to pick the only playable card out of it. It's Rhystic Lightning. And then that's it.
That's amusing.
Yeah, Prophecy isn't a very powerful set. Cube backdraft. Oh my god, no.
Maybe I should have been assembling a wacky draft this whole time with my various winnings from across the various limited events that I've been to.
Just assembling a wacky draft?
Yeah, I mean, taking that to MagFest would be a good idea. Like, hey, people I know from the internet, come play this wacky format. I think that Medibot still has his Unhinged, too. Or did we finally get rid of that stuff? I don't remember.
I've got a pile of Theros, but I'm probably going to be opening that just because standard events and such. Oh,
Good
sealed
Lord.
box!
Yeah, he still has a sealed box of Unhinged.
Because I can tell you for certain I'll be around there with the cube at MagFest, and that's... I guess, as you said, it's as close as you can get to drafting EDH in a box. That game.
Yeah. Hey, let's do the Cube of Commitment in one gigantic multiplayer game.
Yeah! Amazing. Cube of Commitment. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go through Theros and see what sort of additions need to be put in there. I don't know. Oh, I think I'll add Rescue from the Underworld into there, but I'll actually read the card before I play it again.
Put Grey Merchant of Asphodel in there for the multiplayer games.
Hey! Gonna go ahead and steal 20 life, thanks.
Card is dumb.
Yeah.
Can't even believe how dumb that card is.
Gnome, at the least, I'll put the hammer in there. If I own a Perforos, which probably I will, I'll put that in there. I still need to get a Chandra for that, the newest one. Chandra, I don't know her name.
Pyromaster.
Pyromaster?
Pretty sure that's it.
Not Pyromancer. The Pyromaster.
They wanted her to sound like more professional. This is like any jackass can be a pyromancer, right?
Yeah, but to be the Pyromaster.
That takes an S.
So it looks like the round is getting ready to begin. Not much to be gleaned. Abaras won his second game in 2 minutes.
Yes, you have to be a licensed pyromaster.
Oh, yeah, you like your doctorate in pyromaster.
Right, and then there's the pyromancy bar exam.
Right, you have to.
Very rigorous.
They only let a certain level of pyromancer into that. Yes.
So next one, of course, is when Chandra gets her doctorate in pyromancy.
Doctorate in pyromancy.
Dr. Chandra Nawar.
PhD. Yes, Tetra Disaster. This is the beta client. I moved over to it like a month ago, a little over a month ago. Might have been longer than that. And it has been improved. I can find things a little easier. I guess we'll find out when Theros releases if they hide that in its own room again. That'll be interesting. Alright, when's round 2 starting? Right now.
Right now. It's starting now. Oh, God.
It begins.
The most terrifying thing ever, the round starting. There's nothing quite like putting a countdown on something to make it more intense.
Yeah. Yeah, putting the timer... Hold on, can I...
I'm holding.
I'm gonna find a thing. Should be...
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, I know what's happening.
Okay. Okay, good. Configure.
God. Hot button for intensity right here.
I hope that shows up on the stream. Oh no, it disappears if I... Okay. Well, that's fine. There's a timer. Anyway.
I kind of like this hand.
Yeah.
I mean, thawing glaciers to dig us out of any holes that we find ourselves in. Snapcaster plus a spell to snapcast.
Yeah, I see a keep. Okay. I don't know exactly what I want to do with that thawing glacier, but... Like, this is the mana base right here.
Yeah. Red. That shouldn't be possible with the things that we saw going around.
Okay, I feel like I want... Oh, Jesus. I don't think there's a way to get that Undermine on 3.
Nah, not with how Thawing Glaciers works.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and lead with the Tar Pit. Probably follow that up with Plains, and then Thawing Glaciers.
Rocky Tar Pit. Oh no. He matched our Tar Pit.
Yeah, he's... Ooh! Well, ours is a creepy Tar Pit.
Ah. Much more creeping. Okay. That's good. That's kind of what this hand was missing.
Yeah.
Guy to get huge and take the game away.
Yeah, so let's see what he has. Maybe that Tar Pit grabs a duel? Gruel!
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Alright, beware of incoming Bloodbraid Elves, I guess?
Domri Raid. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright, so Thawing Glaciers is my play here. Yeah, I guess good to know he doesn't have both Bloodbraid Elf and Domri. That's not possible. That fetch grabbed just a mountain. Kargan Dragon Lord.
Now, granted, it would be best to answer this guy after he sunk a bunch of mana into him.
I think I really want him not here.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Especially with how red this guy is.
That's somewhat of a surprise.
Lingering Souls. Okay.
Could be the legendary Big Red deck.
I'm actually going to roll Jushi Apprentice out here.
Cool.
Then Thawing Glaciers can go grab black. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because Thawing Glacier doesn't tap for mana because we don't have an Urborg.
Wow, how tetchy would that be?
Oh, man. Okay, Firebolt, kill off Jushi. That's fine.
Wow, excellent.
Scavenging Ooze. Okay, that makes Snapcaster almost impossible to use.
It's a little awkward, but we didn't have a counter for it.
Right, so let's go get our land. And if I'm going to Lingering Souls, I probably want to do the whole thing in one turn.
Which you could.
Just spam out Lingering Souls and then, like, start setting up Sorin behind it.
It's kind of banking on him not having, like, Pyroclasm, Flame Break, that kind of thing. Which...
No, he's not off Green Taiga up right now.
Yeah.
Logical, that's a good... that's true.
Well, he doesn't have Mizzium Mortis. That's a very fine point.
Because if I'm going to Sorin this turn, I could play Thawing Glacier, and then...
Oh, man. You know what I want to happen before you cast Lingering Souls twice in a turn?
Have Talrand out.
Have Talrand on the board?
Yeah.
Goodness.
1, 2, 3. Okay, he can kill Sorin if I play that out right now. So I guess that's incorrect. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make the Lingering Souls now.
Fair enough.
I wish I could get the
Yeah,
Talrand,
I mean, there's no way to do that and guarantee that Talrand lives.
It's actually impossible with the Firebolt in that grave. Like, playing Talrand invites him to just Firebolt it, and then... Yeah.
Five mana, 4 creatures.
Hello.
Pass to you.
No, we get both Lingering Souls. I hold priority after Lingering Souls resolves, and I have the first response.
Yep. That's also how, like, Planeswalkers work. So if you cast the Planeswalker, there's no window for your opponent to be able to, like, burn it down before you've activated it once.
Mm-hmm.
It's your priority again after the stack clears. I mean, well, when it's your turn.
Yeah. I would like to kill this Scavenging Ooze. Let's see what he does to decide how much I would like to kill this Scavenging Ooze. Yosh!
Wow. Sulfuric Vortex, eh? We do have a main deck answer to that thing.
Oh, and Rancor. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and kill this then.
Yeah, all it takes is one little burn spell from him, though.
Yeah, could I raise? That's actually a more interesting question.
That is interesting. Let's see. I think racing presumes that we get something to interact with scavenging ooze, and he gets nothing to interact with sword.
Well, I
Actually, it
mean,
won't
no, I
matter.
mean like
Oh.
Soren Emblem, 8 in the air.
Yeah, it would be what, 8, 16, 2022 from sulfuric vortex triggers. So you're talking about 2 turns unmolested, whereas you
Yeah.
are 612, comparatively less
Ooh,
unmolested.
yeah, I
So,
was gonna say because he's getting the first attack here.
yeah, and also firebolt in the yard, which I imagine would be aimed at your face in that scenario.
Because
Thing
yeah,
is, you get to, well, you don't really get to undermine his next thing if you're doing Soren.
because Soren lifelink does nothing here.
Yeah, Rancor itself, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just give it the. Yeah, okay, because he hits me for 6, down to 14, down to 12. Plays Soren, swing back for 8. He goes to 14, then to 12. He untaps. I take 6 from him, down to 6. And if he has any way of dealing 4 damage to me, I die. He has 2 in the grave. I don't think I can race him. Like, that is a lot of damage. No green up, no creatures in grave. So that this isn't pumping.
Right. It also might be his only creature. Like he did suit it up quite a bit.
Also, I have Snapcaster Mana Leak up now.
Hooray!
Okay, let's actually not auto-yield to that, just in case of some weird reason. Arcane Sanctum versus Thawing Glacier.
Hmm. The problem with Snapcaster Mana Leak is we're into the heavier mana parts of the game.
Right. Oh, I have Undermine up as well. Actually gonna go ahead and throw down that Arcane Sanctum, as weird as that sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
I don't think that sounds weird. It's our best land.
True. Well, I want to start thinning with that Thawing Glacier. But yeah, okay, so he has 3 cards in hand, 1 is a known Rancor, and he has a Firebolt in the grave. Pretty much if I have a Snapcaster Mana Leak ability, I'm probably going to take it.
Hmm. Oop. This looks like it could be it. Oh.
That's Firebolt from the grave.
Hmm.
That is something I can Mana Leak. It gets my Snapcaster in play to get a clock going.
Yeah, what the hell? I mean, with the undermine still up, I like that. Without the undermine, I would say no. Which maybe also gives our opponent information, but maybe not. Well, because that's a clock. Flashy Piker. Unreasonably efficient man.
Yes. Yeah, a card from the grave for a card from the grave. Okay. Swords to Plowshares, he gains no life.
That is amusing.
I could throw down Talrand this turn?
Can you... No, you can't have Talrand and Undermine, though.
But I still have swords.
Yeah, that should probably be good for whatever he's doing. So we get to... we get to get rid of his creature, but not his removal spell. I guess the worst possible thing then would be Arc Trail.
Yeah, that would be the world's worst play here, yeah. I like getting Talrand out, though, because then I have a much... Like, I can clock him, then.
Yeah, let's do it.
Shields down.
Let's force him to have it. We're reasonable. There are plenty of cards that can make this a bad plan, too.
Shields down.
If we start playing like we don't have any counter magic, then it becomes more of a surprise when we do.
Ooh, price of progress. Oh, no. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God. Okay, is he just going to burn us out?
Curd Ape. No, he's not just going to burn us out. Hooray. I'm very happy that he played Curd Ape.
Yeah. Rancor, okay. I'm going to catch the Rancor here.
Oh, beautiful.
Hello.
Zip. Kill your ape. You gain no life. I get a 2/2. Rancor dies.
Boom!
Oh, jeez.
Giant explosions. Oh, God. Flame javelin our face.
All right, cool. Well, that's all of his cards.
We're on 4 with Sulfuric Vortex.
Okay, so we have to kill him this turn?
Yes.
Neato. We have to deal 10 damage to him. I'm seeing...
No, we don't. No, we don't. Right. No, we don't. No, we don't.
That's very amusing.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to bounce that Sulfuric Vortex at his end step and kill him.
Wait, could you wait until it gets a last trigger off?
Not on me. I don't want a trigger on me. On his end step, not...
Oh, yes. Okay, good. Never mind. I'm like, why would you do that before it deals damage? Yeah, that would with the sword emblem that would be 6, 7, 8, 9.
I know it's 9.
One short. Man, that would be amusing. Yeah, he drew an irrelevant card and he's just going to pass. I imagine he's not going to play a spell and then give you the opportunity to get full value out of the cryptic. And even then, depending on the size of the spell, you wouldn't even want to.
Alright, return target permanent to its owner's hand, draw a card. This one goes out to all you cryptic haters.
That thing what winneth the game.
With...
We win!
We win! Oh my god, so this guy's got... a hell of a Gruul deck.
That is quite Gruul. So wait, we're facing a better version of the last deck that we faced? Is that real?
That's what I'm getting out of it. He has more burn. That's what I'm also... hi. My name is Kami of Ancient Law? Is that...
I don't know. I mean, that would be if you just want to kill with Sulfuric Vortex. He does like to suit up his creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So Narcolepsy is a consideration there.
I'm going to take out the Jushi Apprentice again.
Yeah, Jushi Apprentice out for Narcolepsy and is at least very good. I'm glad you took Keldon Champion at this point. A hard guy to deal with coming from our opponent.
Yeah. Everything else looks reasonable.
Balance? Are you ever going to be able to make balance work? Compared to, say, Hand of Cruelty.
The big thing with balance is pretty much like it's one of those like in case of it's a wrath button.
Right. Now that's probably better than Hand of Cruelty in that circumstance. Let's go.
Yep.
Crush him.
Defeat him with spells. Not these ones.
Creeping tar pit and nothing, eh?
Yeah. Funnily, I would probably keep that on 2 land.
Yeah, remand to dig you one deeper.
I can't.
Away we go. How about this 2 land?
This is acceptable.
2 castable spells, taking out his 2 first creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems fine. He led with Kargan Dragonlord last game?
Stormkirk Noble, okay. Yeah, Kargan Dragonlord on like 4 was his lead. Oh, even a swamp.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
Shadow Mage Infiltrator, you are the greatest.
And I will cast Cryptic on any turn past like 12, so I'm fine if it takes us forever to... Come on, land Rancor.
That would be pretty cool. I don't think he's going to do it, though.
Swords this dude before it hits me.
Again, we have Narcolepsy for the next guy, so I think that's a reasonable play.
Yeah.
And Shadow Mage Infiltrator is never blocking that guy.
Kurde.
Him being... Shadow Mage being a human.
That was a missed land drop.
Fascinating. Maybe we get to play around with Scroll Rack then?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip down Scroll Rack. I'm not doing anything with this guy.
Yeah, I don't like Narcolepsy on an unpowered Kurde. Wait until he goes Forest Ranker, beats us for...
Yeah, I'm not
then...
narcolepsying a 1/1, especially
Yeah.
out of a deck that's shown like Rancor. There's no reason he'd slow roll a Taiga. He missed his land drop. Like even then, I'd rather him like cast Rancor on it or like see something like.
That would seriously be the slowest of slow rolls. What in the hell?
Yeah, I don't even know. Okay.
6 spells in hand.
Well, Shadow Mage Infiltrator time, boys.
And this is the end-step lightning bolt if there ever was one.
Yeah.
That's got to be the reason that he kept this hand.
Firebolt actually is probably one of the cards in his hand.
Okay. 2 mountains. A highly transparent attack that you're not blocking.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really funny that he makes that attack because I know I'm not blocking. I'm about 95% certain Firebolt is one of the 6 cards in his hand. Ah, see, that's the Narcolepsy target.
Pretty good. Can't block Shadow Mage Infiltrator.
All right, well, let's get our point in.
Infiltrate! Get us a card. Do you
wish to use this ability?
Lord. Alright, closer to Cryptic. So you could also Deep Analysis if you really wanted. But yeah, Narcolepsy leaving open Scroll Rack sounds just fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of guarantees that he doesn't pump mana into it.
But it deals with that threat.
Yeah. I guess he was turns away from making it all that powerful. Yeah, you can still level it up if you want.
I'm completely fine doing that before he even puts mana into it, just because of how far ahead I am on this board. I want to keep that, especially with Shadow Mage in play, I want to keep that going.
Mm.
Porcelain Legionnaire. Oh my god!
Um,
It blocks Shadow Mage Infiltrator.
oh, it is an artifact creature. How about that?
Oh, hell.
That's very annoying.
I guess I wait on the scroll rack here. Like, I use it on my turn if I want to use it because that digs me deeper.
Yeah, using it now would just be to spend the mana now.
Yeah. This lets me see one new card, and then I have the ability to see like 3 or 4 if I need to. That doesn't even trade with Shadow Mage. That's first strike.
Yeah, 3/1 first strike. Artifact creatures. In white. Castable with mountains. Ah, new Fire Axia. What the hell?
Yeah. I guess I can just leave up Cryptic here?
You could also Cryptic immediately, get in another point of damage, and draw extra cards. That sounds greedy, though.
Not unreasonable, but yeah, a bit greed. Might not actually be bad, though.
Oh man, the other thing that you could do is bounce your own guy and then set up for damnation.
I need to see that black.
That's true, but I imagine you can dig to it with the scroll rack. Or deep analysis, you know.
Alright, let's... I'm just gonna leave everything up and pass.
We have options. All too many options because of freaking Cryptic Command.
Yep, Cryptic pretty much lets us do anything here, so...
The textless version of Cryptic Command.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? What do you mean that's what it does? Look, it does anything. You just cast it.
Read the
That's what
card.
Woo's allowed to do.
Look at this forest.
Yeah, not exactly a forest, as it turns out. That's amusing. I think this time the block is safe because of Cryptic.
Yeah. Finally.
What's up next? From
Devil's
the-
Flavor 2! I can, like, Cryptic counter bounce Porcelain Legionnaire.
That effectively draws us a card, because we're getting in with the Shadow Mage Infiltrator a little
Yeah.
more. Forces him to recast it. Yeah, I like that. Doop-a-doo-doop-boop-a-doop-zip.
Also gives us, like, a time period to cast this stupid deep analysis. Yeah, he gets dinged for 2 again when it comes back down. Ooh, Ultimate Price kills it.
It is one color. What a weird freaking card.
I know, it is the weirdest card. It's basically insane card.
Drawing lots of cards. Hooray.
Alright, main phase, target myself.
Ooh, Necrotol.
Non-artifact, but is very strong.
I'm sure he'll have a non-artifact creature to kill.
Okay, going to... He has Devil's Play in the yard. Okay, there's a 4th land. Shadow Mage is just doing as much work as possible.
Yep, there's the life again for the Porcelain Legionnaire. We
knew that was coming. Oh, please, Rancor. Scavenging Ooze, so that's going to get an Necrotald.
Excellent. Do we also ultimate price the Porcelain Legionnaire?
Yep, that's happening like right now.
Cool.
Yo, get out of here.
I think we got this game on lock.
That's my thoughts. Volrath strong.
Good
with
lord,
Necrotol
yeah, okay.
around. Okay.
You know, I guess.
Sure.
At this point, we've buried him under cards.
And Snapcaster.
God. Oh no. Snapcaster Cryptic?
Ooh.
God. Who needs to use Scroll Rack?
Yeah, what the hell's the Scroll Rack even doing? I mean, it's
you
just
get to draw a lot of useful cards.
Insanity.
Jeez, somehow we're at the same life total as it.
I did take a number of hits. Sulfuric Vortex.
Ah, well, good.
I've got a better clock than you.
And even if you didn't, we do have the backup plan. Snapcaster Cryptic. That's just vile.
A little bit.
Although this is Price of Progress, man.
Oh
Jeez.
man, a Fire Blast! A Fire Blast! Oh my god, that Fire Blast is targeting Shadow Mage Infiltrator.
Well, do we care all that much? I mean, he's already done a lot of work for us.
At the price of 2 mountains from him, and we still have a clock on the board with Snapcaster Cryptic in hand?
I think it's.
I don't think we
it's
do.
okay. What happened?
No, I think that's okay.
Yeah. I mean, yes, I realize that we have the Snapcaster command at that moment, but
I'm avoiding playing Volrath's Stronghold for the moment.
yes, because of Price of Progress. I like that plan quite a bit. Although, wait, that would get him too, wouldn't it?
Yes.
For quite a bit, it looks like.
That Rocky Tar Pit sacks.
Ah,
It's a fetch land, so that'll just go.
I see.
I wonder what the hell his last card in hand is, if he was willing to, Oh, he's grabbing a Taiga, okay.
Alright, probably not the price.
He played a land.
Curd Ape is already gone.
Pyroclasm.
Fascinating. Hmm.
Do I even care?
This is last card. Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna Cryptic it anyway.
we probably should. That gets us more power on the board, and I think he's going to draw into damage before we do.
Yeah. Counter target spell, draw a card. Counter target spell. Draw a card.
Not gonna make
Glenalendra
him,
Archmage.
not gonna make him replay the vortex, I guess.
No. Glenalendra Archmage is kind of the best card I would ever want in this situation ever. And to Undermine. What the hell?
Deck is firing on all cylinders. Jeez, Volrath's Stronghold Glenalendra Archmage is also foul as hell. It's,
Yeah, the Stronghold seems to have some really good stuff going on with it here.
We're going to have to learn how to beat other kinds of opponents.
Yeah, there's no way I would deep analysis right now. Oh my lord.
For one, we don't need the cards. For another, going lower on life is probably bad.
Opens up options for him. I think there's no way he can win here with Undermine plus Glenalendra Archmage in my hand. Hell, Undermine means he casts a spell and he dies?
That's kind of amusing. Come on, cast
cast a spell! Yo, Gary.
A spell!
Hey, Gary.
Guess what?
You lose!
You must die! Wow.
Well then. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Damn, I didn't expect this deck to do that well, frankly. While we were drafting it, I was really worried.
Oh god, the draft kind of had me... I'm really stunned it came together as much as it did.
Hmm.
Okay, so, we end up with another set of, Ravnica block, no matter what.
Cool.
So that, like, no matter what, that is already there.
Cube!
Cube. This deck is so silly.
We'll crush them with the corners of the cube.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad that Scroll Rack did nothing that game, but we were drawing everything that we wanted anyway.
Maybe the scroll rack isn't worth it in there if every card is the one we want.
Yeah, we're just gonna draw like geniuses.
Yeah, hey! What card would be best here? Cryptic! Oh!
Oh, look at that!
Another Cryptic! Oh!
Well, you don't say.
Amazing. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So, really, another Cryptic is Nuktats if you have, like, 7 fingers instead of 4. Another Cryptic. I guess if you use the space in between knuckles, it could be Nuktats. It look kind of weird, though.
I'm kind of stunned that I've killed 2 Gruul opponents. I thought if I wasn't Gruul, I was supposed to die.
Well, see, neither of them was Gruul enough.
Because
they were fighting each other for the picks.
Right.
Leaving us to pick up absolutely all of the other cards in all the other colors. And they still yanked Porcelain Lazy there. Oh, ugly.
Am I the worst if I
And
still
yet-
want to keep it?
Unknown opponent. Monolith or Remand on time with Snapcaster backup. I say keep.
That
Let's go
avatar
for
is Elish Norn.
That looks nothing like Elish Norn.
I think that's what it is. I can't make it
I mean,
bigger.
I don't think you're wrong. It's just that's usually how these avatars go. They just... Oh wait, maybe that's like a super zoom in.
Yeah, kind of like... I don't know. That's definitely... Maybe it's Priests of Norn. Maybe that's...
Oh no! The Dimir charm wielding guy who has the Eldrazi in his deck or something.
Oh god, no.
Okay, well, here we go.
I would like to reband on this turn. That looks like something I just flat mana leak.
Yeah. That makes his hand valid. We don't want it to be valid. None of that now.
Right, it also makes the mana leak invalid for the rest of the game.
Right.
Alright.
It's like, oh, we're gonna just tap my 3-hand dynamo.
Want to play that scroll rank, but I'm... This guy's gonna, like, Eldrazi the hell out of us. Oh no! Nothing! That's fine. We drew a swamp.
It's cool, it's cool, it's fine, we're fine.
I can sit back and do nothing for quite a while. Actually. Ancestral Vision has been suspended.
Fascinating. That's the best remand target ever, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'm fine remanding that. Also, I'm fine with him being at 3 cards in hand or something like that right now. He's got a lot of mana. I really wish I could pressure him. I could try to slam down Tameo, but...
Well, we gotta imagine he has Tinker, though, or something.
Right. Can I deal with something if something comes down? Like, I have Damnation?
If he's tinkering for something, it's Darksteel or Blightsteel Colossus.
I don't think either of those are in the thing. I
Really?
think Sundering Titan is the target.
Huh.
I guess I can play Scroll Rack safely.
Yeah, no Colossus.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Wow.
ahead and play the
Okay.
Scroll Rack. This actually might get some mileage here.
Artifact creatures in the cube. Spellskite, Apocryphite, Phyrexian Revoker, Palladium Mirror, Lodestone Golem, Etched Oracle, Molten Tail Masticore, whom we saw, Solemn Simulacrum, Precursor Golem, Wormcoil Engine, Mirror Battlesphere, and Sundering Titan. Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and actually... Yeah, no, I'm actually fine. Okay.
Man, that's gotta be nerve-wracking. Watching your opponent go to Scroll Rack and then like, nah, my hand's pretty much on.
I really want to, like, roll out this Tameo and see what happens. Screw it. No fear.
Totally fearless. Come to think of it, she deals with a lot of the Eldrazi. Fucking A.
Hinder, okay. Hinder top? No, Hinder top. Okay.
I guess that makes sense too.
Mostly I want to do that now is because the Ancestral Vision will be resolving in 1 turn. Grave Titan. I've got a card for you, buddy. It's called Damnation.
Pretty sure that we have all the 2-mana counter spells. I suppose you could have Spell Pierce, though.
I've got counter mana up for it.
Yeah, we did see that going around. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We have the... Do-do-do-do-do-do. Card for card. Not the best, but, you know.
I guess I want to remand the casted spell here, because that's kind of hilarious. Buys me a lot of time. Hey.
You can have it again. Oh man, Thawing Glaciers.
Another big threat. What's your big threat this time? A Shriekmaw on an empty board.
The saddest Shriekmaw.
I like Thawing Glaciers now that we have this scroll rank. Oh my god, I've got Snapcaster Volrath Stronghold.
Bonkers. You know, I guess Shriekmaw actually does beat past him.
I'm probably going to ultimate price it.
That sounds reasonable.
And this Thawing Glacier can finally find some white mana.
Hey, can we start beating him to death with Rocky Tar Pit or Creeping Tar Pit?
Um,
Is that our path to victory here?
yeah, that might be path to victory.
Oh no, the looter.
Looter.
Guy we can't condescend.
I'm gonna
Guy who...
undermine it.
Cool.